Hello everyone, welcome back to Prashita Fun School. This is the second season of our entire module individual profile and CV optimization for accounting and US tax and rules. So in this module, we are more focused into optimizing your CV, your Naukri profile along with your LinkedIn profile in a way that you appear as one of the top applicant for any open positions when a recruiter apply for some filter in Naukri for accounting and US tax and rules. So who should watch this session? If you are someone who have completed your BCom or MBA or MCom recently and looking for a job in the areas of account receivable, accounts payable, record to report, or any other accountant job, along with you are interested for a career in US tax rules, then you should watch this session very carefully. So and this is the second session, right? So what we discussed in the first session, in the first session we have learned step by step how to prepare a optimized CV for this open positions in accounting and US tax and rules. If you have not watched that yet, I would recommend first go and watch that, then come to this video. So let's start with the session 2. The session 2 is more focused upon Naukri profile optimization to help recruiters find you easily. Alright, so why I say to help recruiters find you easily? Because most of the job vacancies, I would say 70% of the job vacancies, they get filled without even a job application being posted, maybe on LinkedIn, maybe on Naukri, or maybe in any other job portal or social media page. So how this job postings get filled? There are number of openings that get filled through job searches on Naukri, because Naukri is a database of maybe millions of Indians who are currently looking for a job in the country, right? So what do recruiters do? Without posting a job, they just come to the Naukri, they just visit the Naukri recruiter profile, they apply some filter and they find out the best or the top applicants that matches with their filter, and then they screen them and they call to the candidates, interview is done and they are being shortlisted. So you as an individual, you do not know when the job vacancy came, you do not know when the recruitment happened, but someone got selected. Why they got selected? Because their Naukri was optimized, right? So by the end of this session, you will be able to understand how recruiters search on Naukri, how to build a 100% optimized profile. So 100% optimized and 100% completed Naukri profile is totally two different things. You might be having an 100% completed Naukri profile, but your profile must not be optimized, right? So how to increase your visibility when recruiter searches, recruiter applies, how you should be one of the top match for that particular role. We will be helping you with that. Along with that, we will be helping you with avoiding some common mistakes that freshers usually do while applying for job or while while creating a Naukri account, right? So first understand how recruiters use Naukri profile. This is very very important for you to understand how recruiters search for a candidate in order to make our profile in such a way that we fit right in those filters. All right, so you must understand where to go and how to go in order to reach that particular position or particular place, right? This is what we will be understanding in this slide. So what recruiter do? They type keywords, the filter by experience, the filter by location, the filter by role, and along with that, the filter by salary expectation, and above this, they filter by profile activeness. So what they apply and each and every in each of this filter is what we will be learning now. So keywords, they type, let's say the recruiter have an open position for record to report. So what do a record to report analyst do? A record to report analyst, do journal entries. They should know basic compliances. They should know, let's say, Tally ERP. They should know MS Excel. Let's say these are the only four keywords that a candidate must have. So the recruiter first type those four keywords. Let's say all the four keywords, that is record to report, journal entries, basic compliance, and MS Excel. And let's say in Naukri database there are 100 applicants for having these keywords. So these 100 candidates out of 1000 candidates got shortlisted for this particular role, at the very got shortlisted now in this first filter, right? Because they have those keywords. Then the second filter has been applied, that is of experience. Let's say we are looking for someone who have at least 0 to 6 months of experience. So we will add a filter that show me the candidates who have experience in between 0 to 1 year. So Let's say out of them 10 people had experience more than 1 year. So now those 10 people got eliminated and 90 got shortlisted for the next filter. Then we are filtering it by location. Let's say we are all looking for candidates who are only in Hyderabad. So we have applied the current location should be only Hyderabad, or maybe the preferred location as only Hyderabad. So candidates who have mentioned their current location or preferred location in Hyderabad will only be filtered out over here, and rest of them will be eliminated. Let's say out of the remaining 90 or 90, we have 70 people now who have mentioned that they are open or current location is Hyderabad, or open to uh, their preferred location, to open to move into the preferred location, that is Hyderabad. So we have 70 candidates shortlisted now. After that, the recruiter will filter by role. So it is very important to add that your preferred role is into accounting or maybe accounts payable or related to this. So how we will be doing this is what we will be learning going ahead in the slide. So let's say 50 people have mentioned that they want to work in the role of accounting, so they are shortlisted. So now first on 1000 database, only 100 selected by using the keywords, and after that applying this more three keywords, we have 50% remained with us. Then the other 50% who have got shortlisted, like the other 50 candidates who have got shortlisted, matches the keywords, matches the experience, matches the location, and matches the role. So now filter by salary expectation. And this is the point where most of freshers does a very common mistake. Right, this is what you should avoid while adding your salary expectation. So you feel you have done an MBA, or maybe you have done a BCom from a very reputed college. So you are interested for a role in record to report. So if you have paid maybe around 15 lakhs for MBA, then you should be expecting a salary somewhere around 10 to 20 lakhs at base bare minimum, right? So I have seen many students, they upload or they update their salary expectations somewhere around 7.5, 8, 10 LPA and applying for record to report. But what is the industry standard of this particular position for a fresher? It is not more than 7 LPA, and it start from 3 2.5 3.54 LPA, right? So let's assume that Deloitte have posted a role and they are offering record to report position, and they are giving a salary of 5.5 LPA, but in your Naukri profile you have mentioned it as 7.5 LPA as your expected salary. So the recruiter applied a filter to show candidates whose expected salary is between 3.5 to 5.5. So where are you now? You are nowhere again. You matched the keywords, you matched the experience, you matched the location, you matched the role, but you were not aware about the industry standard for that particular role. So you have mentioned a salary which is above the industry standard, and you got filtered out and you got eliminated over here. Right, so those candidates, let's say 20 candidates have mentioned their expected salary, that is 4.5 or maybe 5 at least. So they get shortlisted here, they got a chance to appear in the interview, and here again they got a chance to renegotiate with the salary, and they can take it up to 6.5 if the recruiter is flexible to extend its budget, because you have skills, so you have the negotiation power now. But till the time you are not filtered out, but till the time uh, let's say you are not visible to the candidate, you do not have the capability to show your skills. First try to be visible. That is the reason I would suggest, if the industry standard is 4.5 for a particular role, always update your expected salary as 4 LPA. Do not do this mistake that you should apply salary expectation as 7.5 or 8 LPA, then recruiter will give you that salary. You will not be visible to the recruiter if you are doing this mistake. So this is how your profile should be working. And above this, one more filter recruiter apply is your visibility or freshness, profile freshness. So recruiter will add one more filter, that I want a candidate who is active only in last 3 days. So if you are someone looking for a job, but due to some other reasons you have not opened your Naukri profile since last 3 days, you are eliminated over here. You match all those criterias, but you are eliminated because you are not active on Naukri. So I would suggest, if you are a fresher looking for a job, then you should be active on Naukri profile every day. You should open your Naukri profile and you should apply every day, because only optimizing your CV would not work, but you have to be very active in your Naukri profile, because Naukri is not a social media, it is a searchable database, and we have to work, we have to, apply strategies in order to match with the recruiter search, or maybe the recruiter filters. So this is how your calls, your chances of call improve significantly. And if you got a call, if you have skill, you would be a selected candidate for the role, but the priority is to get visible over here, right? So these are the few formula that will improve your profile visibility. A strong headline. I have seen many people, many students who are sending me their Naukri profile snapshots mentioning as MBA, hardworking MBA graduate looking for an opportunity. This is not going to help you. How does a hardworking, do you think a recruiter will even search in his keyword that a hardworking MBA candidate looking for an opportunity? No, your headline should be one of the top priority when you are trying to impress the recruiter at the very first glimpse. So you have to add 2 to 3 keywords that describes your current role, your career goal, and the skill sets you have. Never use less than 15 keywords in your Naukri profile. Altogether, in your entire Naukri profile, there should be more than 15 keywords, so that, let's say, if you missed one keyword, then other will be triggered, right? Let's say a recruiter is applying filter for R2R role mentioning uh, record to report, but you have mentioned in your Naukri profile that I am a candidate looking for R2R role. So you are not visible now. Let's say you have mentioned record to report, but the recruiter is searching R2R. You are again not visible now. So we have to apply our keywords in such a strategical way that if somewhere we have mentioned record to report, let's say in the headline we have mentioned record to report, then somewhere in the summary section we have to mention R2R. So here both the keywords will be triggered, whether recruiter is applying record to report or whether recruiter is applying R2R in the filter. Both keywords will trigger your profile. This is what we will be learning, how to apply those keywords strategically. And even if you are someone who have enrolled in our 30 days accounting and US tax job readiness program, we have given you more than 15 to 20 keywords that you can add in your Naukri profile. You can find more details about this particular program in our website, that is www.prashitafinschool.com, right? Then updated resume is the third formula. If your resume is not updated, you will never be shortlisted. So always try to update your resume with your recent skills, recent projects, recent work experience. That will help you to gain more attention of the recruiter. Then active profile, as I have already discussed on this, you have to be very active. You have to keep applying for job, you have to keep open your Naukri profile every day, and you have to do some minor edits in every 3 to 4 days. So that will help you to keep your profile active. If you are doing all those following all those steps in a proper way, then definitely you are going to get your interview calls regularly for the relevant roles, that is into accounting and US taxation. So now we will be going section by section to understand what to add, what not to add, how to optimize each and every section, how to use keywords strategically, and how to help recruiters find us easily in the next slides. So first, let's start with the bio, which have section 1, which have our basic details. So always select fresher if you are a fresher, but if you have some experience, you can definitely choose experience over here. Then current location. I would suggest you to stay in a metro city where there are a lot of opportunities. Not only because though because you cannot apply from a remote area, but why I want you to stay in a metro city, or maybe a location where there are multiple job openings or your relevant area, because you have to add your current location of that city. And you should not be faking your current location, right? You should not be staying at your home location and add your current location as Hyderabad. It is a absolute no. So I would always suggest you to relocate to some metro city or maybe some city where there are a lot of opportunities. And because this helps you in multiple ways. First, you have added your current city, so that it will trigger any job positions that is getting opened in this particular city. Second, you can apply for multiple walk-in drives. There are multiple walk-in drives happens every day or every week in those metro cities, so you will be able to attend them. Third, you will be able to connect with like-minded people who are looking for an opportunity, or who might have already got an opportunity. So talking with them will definitely help you gain more knowledge. So this is why I would suggest you to relocate to some good cities or tier one cities in India. After that, immediate joining. You should always mention your availability to joining. And if you are a fresher, it should be immediate joining, because we have only one priority now in our life, that is to get a job, nothing else. So mention it as an immediate joiner, because when the hiring for a fresher happens, recruiter add one more filter, that what is the availability to join of the candidate. If you have added in a month, more than a month, or more than 3 months, then you are filtered out, you are not filtered out, and you are eliminated. So always mention it 15 days, or within 15 days, or maybe immediate joining over here. After that, use a professional email ID. Never ever use unprofessional email IDs, because I receive many emails, through my Gmail, like tigerrahul4 at gmail.com, smartrahul at gmail.com. These are not professional IDs. If you send through these email IDs, or if these are the email IDs you have in your Naukri profile, even if you are a good candidate, recruiter will skip your profile, because they will not entertain those unprofessional email IDs. Followed by, do not hide your mobile number. Many of the times for our internal hiring, we like some candidate profile, but when our team initiate calling those candidates, we are not able to find their mobile number either in the CV or either in their Naukri profile. So why should we write an email to those candidate and wait? Because we always have an option, right? A recruiter will always have an option, better than you, maybe equally competent as of you. So they will reach out to them directly through calls. So this is what you should be avoid doing. Never hide your mobile number, right? Then Section 2, or resume headline. As already mentioned, this is one of the most important section of your Naukri profile, that will help recruiter, that will help you, or maybe help recruiter to click on your profile. Because whenever a recruiter searches in Naukri recruiter profile, Naukri recruiter maybe platform, if your profile, let's say, got shortlisted through software filtration, then your profile will only be visible up to your headline. If your headline explains what you are, your profile will be get clicked, else you will be scrolled out. Right? So here, what not to write? You should not be writing MBA finance fresher looking for a job. If you have mentioned MBA finance fresher looking for a job, what job you are looking for, and when you have, and what skill sets you have for a job, you have not mentioned anything. So recruiter will not click on your profile, because no other details is visible to him over here. And even if you're mentioning this, even you will not be shortlisted through softwares of filtration as well. So how to optimize it properly, and how to optimize using keyword strategically. So you can see over here, for an accounting role, we have mentioned accounts payable, accounts receivable, record to report, reconciliation, MS Excel, MBA finance fresher. So it shows a clear idea to a recruiter that, okay, your areas of interest are accounts payable, account receivable, R2 or reconciliation, and you have skills in MS Excel, and who you are. You are a MBA fresher in finance, right? So this describe your entire let's say profile in a very short heading. So now you will be get clicked, and your rest of the details will be verified or reviewed or screened by the recruiter. Same for US tax role. You can add it like this: US tax associate form 1040 W2 1099 individual taxon MBA in finance fresher. This will help you to get shortlisted, because we have used almost 1 2 3 4 5 6, around 6, and yeah, MBA as well, around 7 keywords over here. And for US text also, you have mentioned one, two, three, four, five, and six. 6 and 7, around roughly 6 and 7 keywords for each of the headlines. So this served both purpose. First, to help you get shortlisted through software filters. Then second, give recruiter idea what you are, what you have done, what skill sets you have, and what you are looking for. So this is serving in two aspects. So this is how important your heading is, because recruiter at the very first time, recruiter will only look after this, and if this good's good, if this aligns with his requirement, your profile will be clicked, and once it is clicked, other details will be visible. Then the second most, or I would say one of the most important section is your key skills section. If you are someone who is looking for, an accounting role, then you should have at least 15 related key skills to accounting roles, such as AP, AR, R2R, journal entries, reconciliation, month end compliances, and MS Excel. So did you notice one thing over here? We have used AP, AR, R2R in skill section, whereas we have used accounts payable, account receivable, and R2R reconciliation over here. So if you are using something over the, let's say accounts payable, then recruiter searches AP, then your profile is not visible. So again, you have used AP over here, right? So now your profile is visible, and this keyword is also triggered. This is how you should be, optimizing through searches. So as already mentioned, we have given you 15 plus key skills that you can add, and many other strategies that you can apply in our accounting and US tax job readiness program, which is of 30 days. So you can definitely go and check it out in our website. Then coming to the US tax version of skills section, you should be adding form 1040, W2 109, and individual taxes and tax filing, and MS Excel. So this act as a main keywords for to get your profile filtered and give an idea to the recruiter that what skills you know and what you are aware of about the particular industry. So, and one more most important thing that you should not do is do not mix role. Do not mix skills of US tax and accounting in one Naukri profile. Keep it very relevant, because if you know everything, if you want a job in each and every role, you will not be a right candidate, because it is hard to train someone who is interested for all the role, and it is hard to retain someone who might leave a job because your priority may be West Texan when you have joined for a accounts payable role. This will be the mindset of a recruiter, because you have showcased your interest in both the profiles. So why will be joining this if you got an opportunity in the other profile? And this will lead to rejections. Right, then coming to the employment section, this is for freshers. If you do not have an experience, leave blank or add any internships only. Do not add any project that you have done over here. Add any work experience or only internship. In case of internship, add company name, role, then duration. In role, you can add it as account intern, tax intern, whatever role you have worked on, and then followed by bullet points. You have to always mention your role description or project description in bullet points only, and it should always start with assisted in AP entries, reviewed W2 documents, processed, let's say vendor invoices, supported accounts payable team. Always you should start with these words, right? So this is how you should be adding your employment section. If your current is this your current company? Yes or no, as per your requirement. Employment type, if it is an internship, whether it is a full time, whether it is a freelancing, or whatever it is. Then previous company name, if you have chosen your current, this is not your current company. Then location, then department should be a finance or accounting, role category should be accounting and tax, and job role, then duration, then monthly stipend. Then you have to give a brief about your description of your roles and responsibilities there, which always should be on bullet points, and it should always start with assisted, reviews, processed. And most importantly, when this is going to work as a key keyword section, so always try to read the JD first and tweak your roles and responsibilities a bit that should align with the JDs or relevant JDs in your particular domain. This is how you will be, improving your Naukri profiles visibility a bit more. Right, then education format is very simple, where the section is very simple, where you have to apply it in a very simple format, like your institution, your degree, your institution, then the year of completion or expected year of completion. Do not write any long descriptions or do not add any school level details over here, because this won't help you a lot to get your profile or improve your profile visibility. One golden rule that was same for the CV and same for your Naukri profile: if there is a sentence that is not helping you to improve your visibility, then you should not be giving any space to that particular sentence in your Naukri profile or your CV as well. Right? This is a golden rule you should always remember. And while adding each and every sentence, you must think twice how this role is helping me, how this sentence is helping me to improve my visibility, and how this sentence is will not be helping, or will be help not be helping me in order to get shortlisted. If you think these two things, first is visibility, second is shortlisted through, let's say, physical screening, then you can apply the right sentences each and every time. Along with this, we have given you few prompts that will help you generate your individual profile summary, your individual headlines, your individual skill sets in our course, that is, accounting in US tax job readiness program. So you will get those details in the drive that we have already shared with the enrolled students. Right? Going ahead with the IT skills, you have to mention only relevant IT skills over here. Let's say MS Excel intermediate, Tele ERP basic for accounting role, and let's say US tax version. For US tax version, it would be MS Excel and tax software only if you guys have been trained. Right? So this is how your IT skills profile should look like: Johor books, MS Excel, Tally, let's say any tax software that is only aligning with your particular role. If the skill set or if the IT skill is not helping you toward your particular role, then that is of no use. If you are learning SQL for accounting role, this can be helpful for your self development, but that is not much of help for an accountant role. Right? That is what I wanted to understand, make you understand. Right? Then projects, it is very important for someone who do not have an internship, who do not have a work experience, because if you do not have both, that is an internship and a work experience, your project work as your corporate experience. Because in many of the interviews, you have applied by seeing the this position is open and can open for freshers, and anyone who is an MBA graduate with 0 to 1 year of experience can apply for this role. So, but when you appear the interview suddenly asks you, so do you have any work experience over here? Most freshers here do a common mistake answering, no, I don't have any relevant experience, I am a fresher. No, you are not a fresher. Even if you are, do not say that you are a fresher and you do not have any relevant experience. Frame your answer strategically, stating that I have not got an opportunity to work in any corporate environment with this project now, but for my self development, I have worked on my individual project, which is into accounting process simulation, where I practiced AP and AR cycle, performed reconciliation exercises, and more points that you wanted to add over here. This is how you will have to answer. Do not say no to any question that you don't know, or if you do not have any experience, do not say no, because even recruiter know, even the interviewer know that you do not have any experience. But why he is asking whether do you have an experience? Because he wanted to know how proactive you are into learning into gaining the corporate exposure through own projects or individual projects. That is how you have to answer this question. Same goes for US tax, where you can say I have done a individual projects, that is US tax filing simulation, where I understood form 1040 structure, reviewed W2 and 1099 documents. Along with this, we have given more than 100 of such questions in our job readiness program, so that you would be better prepared for each and every questions that may hit you in the interview by the interviewer, and you should be able to answer those questions strategically. Right? Then going ahead with the profile summary. What is profile summary? What role does the profile summary play? I would say profile summary is the face of you. It is the marketing document, it is the marketing section of your profile. Right? First, you would recruiter will come into your profile by saying your headline, but your profile summary give him a detailed viewpoint of what you are. So how to structure it properly? There should be a limited character, because long sentences is what recruiter will never read. So characters should be limited, and you must be structured it in a way that it should be following this particular format, that is starting with education, followed by role focus, followed by skill, and it should end with your career goal. So if you are following this structure, let's say for an accountant role, you are saying to a recruiter that MBA finance graduate with strong understanding of accounts payable, account receivable, and reconciliation. So till this point, recruiter know, okay, you are an MBA finance graduate and you have strong understanding about AP, AR, and a reconciliation. So this is these are the roles you are focusing upon. Then followed by what are the skill sets you have. You are skilled in MS Excel and structure accounting processes. Fair enough, you are aligning with the role. And what you are looking for, what are career goals? Seeking entry level roles in accounting, entry level accounting roles in finance and operations. So you give a detailed idea, a brief idea to a recruiter, who you are, what education do you have, what are the role that you are focusing on, what skill sets you have gained, and what you are looking ahead in your career. Right? So recruiter got an idea. Now he will be giving some more time to your profile and scan your profile, screen your profile very deeply. Same goes for a US tax and role, where you will be starting with your education, that is MBA finance graduate with foundational knowledge of US tax and including form 1040 W2 and 1099, and interested in building a career in US tax compliance and consulting roles. So this is how helpful it is in order to give recruiter an idea, right, who you are and why should you be the candidate who should be shortlisted for an interview round. Right, many of you guys, you use generic profile summaries. You feel that if you are adding MBA finance graduate seeking a challenging position, reputed organization where I can utilize my skills and grow professionally, will help you to get shortlisted. This is not helping you either in sort filtering shortlisting through software filtration, either it is not helping you through manual screening recruiter. For the first point, you will be eliminated by software itself, because what are the keywords over here you can find? I don't find any keywords. I can find one keyword, MBA finance, then graduate where I can utilize my skills, grow professionally. I have knowledge in accounting, then finance. I'm a hardworking and dedicated individual looking forward to contribute to the success of the company. Do you feel you find any good keywords over here? Do you feel these generic keywords will help you to get shortlisted in the software filtration? No. Okay, let's say if you got filtered by any chance, then do you feel recruiter will read MBA finance graduate seeking a challenging position, reputed organization where I can utilize my skills and grow professionally? Do you feel beyond this recruiter will read? No. What did you say to recruiter? What you wanted to present what you are? You didn't claimed anything over here, so recruiter didn't got an idea who you are. So you are no one to the recruiter, and your profile will be scrolled, and you will not be shortlisted. So this is what you should use: a very optimized, a very strategic profile summary, so that you would be one of the top match for any opening into accounting and US tax and role. We have given you the prompts for AI that you can use to generate your personalized profile summary, or I would recommend you can just copy this and paste it. We have already uploaded this stuffs in our drive that is already provided to you guys, so you can easily add it in your resume and even in your Naukri profile. Right, then accomplishments. How accomplishments will help you? Only relevant accomplishments will help you. If you are a good football player, if you are a good dancer, if you are a good, or if you have gains on certification in chess, it may help you in the interview, but how it is going to help you to get shortlisted? It is not triggering any of the let's say keywords. So apply only accomplishment that is relevant with the skill sets that is required for a particular opening, such as accounting certifications, UX tax training certifications. Do not add any random achievement that will not help you to get into, or that will not help you to get shortlisted. And do not add any accomplishment that is not, that a recruiter not be able to verify. Right? Going ahead with your online profile, only add LinkedIn as your online profile. Do not add Insta, do not add any other specific, let's say your Facebook or maybe any of the business sites that you have. Do not add it over here. Only add LinkedIn, and keep your LinkedIn very clean, keep it updated, and your LinkedIn headline should be same as that of the Naukri headline. Whatever we have discussed, we have to add the similar stuff in your LinkedIn headline as well. Followed by your career profile. Why your career profile? Let's say you have optimized your profile, you have done everything to improve your visibility, but you have chosen your current industry as not as accounting and auditing, but into FMCG or maybe something into other industry. So you will never be got shortlisted, because recruiter also apply filter through roles, as we have discussed in our very first one or two slides, right? So this is how Naukri profile, the professional details section of a Naukri profile of someone who is applying for a job into accounting roles, that is APAR, should look like. And this is how US tax job seeker Naukri profile in the professional section should look like, right? This is what you have to update. Just copy and paste it exactly. Then followed by final visibility formula and Naukri optimization checklist. So what you should be doing here, once you have updated all the sections, you should be doing a final checklist. First, is your profile 100% completed? If it is not completed, then you have to make it 100% complete. Again, 100% completed is not equals to 100% optimized. These are two different things. So try to optimize your Naukri profile using strategic keyword strategy and various other strategies, and make it 100% complete. Then keyword headline. As discussed, your headline should look very professional like this. It is how you can you can promote yourself, you can sell yourself, or you can market yourself to recruiter so that he will be clicking on your profile and get inside it. Then 15 skills, not less than 15 skills, not less than 15 keywords should be there in your profile. Then optimize summary. As discussed, we have to have a very optimized summary following the structure as mentioned in the previous slide. Then updated resume. Your resume should always be updated, followed by active logins. If you are a fresher, you have to log in actively in Naukri profile at least once or twice in a day, because recruiter also apply filter to find out people who are active in last 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days. So this improves your higher ranking as one of the top applicant in any recruiter filters that they are applying. So if recruiters are not able to find you, then your preparation doesn't even matter. How good you are in academics, how good accounting skills you have, or how good communication skills you have, you will never get a chance to display it in front of a recruiter, because you will be not getting calls. So this is how important to have a optimized Naukri profile to improve your visibility. So that's it. That is all about how to improve your Naukri profile strategically. So what's coming in session 3? Session 3 is going to be a very important session, because let's say what many students do, they do optimize your profile through CV optimization, through Naukri optimization by applying keywords, then start applying randomly to each and every job that comes into their profile, and you do not get any response. Along with that, we have received a number of complaints by students that they are not able to see the right openings in their Naukri profile. This is because your Naukri profile is not being trained that will help Naukri understand that what jobs you are looking for. So this is what we will be learning in our next session, how to make Naukri understand that what you are and what jobs you are looking for, because there are many fresher openings in big fours, in top accounting firms, but still you keep receiving sales job, you keep receiving voice process job, you keep receiving some back end roles. So this is what we will be going ahead. So why it happens because you don't know how to apply to the right role. You don't know how to read a JD properly. You don't know how 60 to 70% match rule works in any job application. You don't know how to track a application in your Naukri, and you don't know how to customize your CV as per the job role. So yeah, till now we are well prepared with how to improve our visibility. Once visibility is improved, now we have to learn the strategies that through this improving visibility, how we will be converting job calls. So this is what we will be learning in our next session, and this is going to solve one of the serious problems, that how to find right jobs in our Naukri, how to find right how to apply strategically so that our job applications get converted into job calls. So if you are not enrolled in our 30 days program, that is accounting and US tax and job readiness program, where we have given a detailed roadmap of how to prepare if you are a fresher, do not have any knowledge of this particular industry, how to prepare from zero to your 30 days journey, so that you will start receiving job calls and you would be confident while sitting in any interview for accounting and US tax and rules. So that is all for today, guys. See you in the next season. Thank you, take care, and good day.